morning. Myself Swati, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering. I am going to continue my video lecture series based upon an OOPS concept. Now my topic is on command line arguments. Command line arguments means it is an in Java it is an arguments which passed for the main methods of an array of string called an arguments. It is an input values when running the program from the terminals. If the programmer behaves or modifies the code itself, in command line arguments are passed the main methods as an array of string called as arguments. Provides an input values when running the program from the terminals, and then the program behaves without modifying the code itself. It will be shows for the commands like commands to the user. And then we are going to discuss a topic like syntax and then how they are assessing and passing arguments, and the example have an common mistakes with an objects. It is a basic syntax. The main method signature is public static void main of string arguments. Each argument passed from a command line is stored as a string in the arguments of array. For example, if you are having here public static void main, public is an access specifier. In this we are having 4 types of access specifier: private, public, protect and default. Public means it is an accessed with anywhere at any time. Static is a keyword. Void is a run type. It is an we are going to type a void based on input values, and then method name is an main method. An array of string type is an arguments. This is a basic syntax for command line arguments. And then accessing multiple arguments, like use a loop to iterate through the arguments array and process each arguments. You have multiple input dynamically. For example, if you have a sum, the list of numbers passed as an arguments. So we are using for loop here. For I equal to 0, I less than array name dot length I plus plus. If it starts with the I value starts with 0, and then 0 less than or less than array name dot length of array, and then increment operator will be used. After that I value is increased as 1, and then 1 less than array length, and then we are going to display the array name of I. We are going to use the loop counter I as an index of array. So the loop of I value is be shown in the output screen. And then passing arguments means it is an often you have to convert arguments from string to other type like integers, and then you have used methods like integer. It will be converted as a 0. So arguments would be started with then 0 values. And then if you are having any possible exception if the input is not a valid number. After that we are having an array refers assignments in Java. How the memory will be represented in the array concept, and then command line arguments will be used. If we are having b equal to a, it will be we have in RAM memory. It is a main memory of storing a values. A equal to, by index value starts with 0. So a of 0, a of 1 up to till a of n value will be stored in the RAM memory. Be shown here. And then we are command line arguments in the Java program. It takes 2 arguments that converted them in one integer and print their sums. It demonstrates how to handle and operate a numeric arguments by using various commands. We are giving an example here like public static void main of string of arguments. In this we are using a for loop. By using a for loop, it will be iterated with 1 by 1 till I value gets over and the condition will be satisfied. And then common mistakes with command line arguments means it is forgetting to check the length of arrays arguments before accessing elements, not handling exceptions when passing number of expecting certain formats, assuming that arguments will always be present in the correct order. We are having an array of 5 means it is we are having a value like a, b, c, d, e, f. It will be start with the array index of 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So the array index outbound of exception. So it is a common mistakes with command line arguments. Without knowing the values, it will be simply initialize the values. The major type of errors in Java is it is a logical error, runtime error, syntax error, linking error and class loading error. It is a logical error. There are various types to use and rectify the errors in the Java. Then we are seeing an overall concept like mind map. If we are having a command line arguments, means it is an accessing arguments and parsing arguments, and then after parsing arguments it will be validated, and then it will be commonly pitfalls in the various programs, and then use cases used in the various sectors. Thank you.